Hey guys, I'm Reagan Chan.
What?
Damn.
Welcome everybody to the Voice Chat Podcast. My name is Maaz from TheAMaazing.
I'm Laddi.
I'm Rushlight Invader.
I'm Ray. Hi.
And then lastly, we've got
Well, I said it again. I'm not
Sultan.
gonna- I already said it. I'm not gonna do it twice just because Reagan fucking little,
Oh, yo, it's
little
You're
bitch energy over here.
welcome.
Okay,
Love
I'll
you.
do it. It's me, Sultan. I've got
No, wait,
big
I
butts.
can I do
Did
it?
I
Can I do it?
ghostwrite that?
Yeah, Reagan, go.
It's hey guys, it's not Trey Bolton, it's Sultan.
Ray, stop spoiling
Damn.
videos.
Really
God.
going for his throat. I just wanted to welcome everybody to the Voice Chat Podcast, episode 30. I just want to give a major thanks to all of the patrons over here, especially to Storyteller25, Lantastic, Andron Studios, Rising J, and Hikari. Thank you
Y'all
so
should give
much.
me your money instead.
No.
No.
Have you seen
So,
your
moving
Patreon?
on.
Wait a minute.
So moving on from Reagan's abhorrent injection there.
What the fuck?
I also want to thank the fan art over here. Like, oh my god, look at this amazing fan art.
Wow.
Epic.
And lastly, this episode is released a week early for all of our patrons. So if you want to get access to all the early episodes as well as bonus episodes, make sure to tune in to the patron and channel members. Okay?
Yeah, you're a week behind. Let's
Yeah.
go. Come on.
All right. Sultan was apparently, before recording, I just want to call him out a little bit, freaking out about root beer. What's happening there? Why do you hate root beer?
He's a
Okay,
terrible
I'm just
person.
saying anyone who drinks root beer without alcohol, or they're not on a plane, or it's not in like a drink, you're fucked up.
What do you mean you're
That's messed up.
You're messed
Have you
up. I love
tasted
root
root
beer.
beer? Are you kidding me? Why?
You have
hurt
it.
you?
It's delicious. What do you mean?
No.
It's yummy,
Look,
delicious.
I don't want to get into politics, but that's messed up.
Shut
guys.
up, Sultan.
That's
I don't-
messed up.
You ever
Okay,
have
first-
like Long John Silver root beer, bro? It tastes like it has
That's
like
not a
little
real
vanilla
word.
in it.
Okay.
Can you
Root beer
That's
float,
literally not a
bro.
real word.
Stop
not
defaulting
a real
to
word.
something isn't a real word. I'm going to eat your knees.
Oh my god. Thank you for the transition, Ray. So me and
No.
Ray.
Oh
No,
No, me
we're
and
not gonna.
Ray-
No. I'm not gonna get you. I'm not gonna let you off on that BS shit. Okay.
Wait, do you
said-
like root beer?
No. Listen, I don't like root beer myself. I think it's average. It's whatever. It's like sarsaparilla. I'm like whatever. But there's so many things here. First of all, Devin Ginger Pale loves root beer. He'll kill you if you say it. To him. He lit-
Devin has the worst taste like of all time. I don't want to hear that.
Honestly,
like
I can't defend that. Yeah, you're right.
he
likes
he
beer.
just he throws like tomatoes, and I can never look like I just. This is why
You
me and
two are
Devin
polar
just
opposites.
cannot. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
can't with him.
But
You wouldn't
also,
bite
you
into a
said
tomato?
it's okay on planes. Why? What's that about? What
Only
are you
on
talking
planes,
about?
That's
Well,
it.
because they serve it on planes, and like I think it's meant to help like with like the sickness that people get. I don't know if that's like
Are you
true.
sure? Are you a doctor?
No, Maz, can you
Because I
confirm
drink
or
apple juice
deny?
on airplanes and only apple juice.
I think if Maaz just like hands over his degree to Sultan, that technically makes Sultan the
Yeah.
doctor.
Yeah.
That's actually exactly how it works. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations, Sultan.
So,
Wow,
Sultan, here you go.
Doctor.
Was I
Congratulations,
right
you
though?
worked
I don't
so
know.
hard.
I think it's really messed up that people just like root beer and think it's okay.
Well,
This
we're
is
gonna
like-
have a fight.
A hot take. This is literally like Rush versus Sultan in one duel.
Listen,
you know?
listen. If VidCon, you're going down.
What VidCon? What VidCon?
If I go,
Damn,
yeah, I am
Reagan.
going down.
Reagan, too soon, bro. What the heck?
No VidCon.
I swear the last time I was on the podcast, it started out with me and Rush fighting as well.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah, we were talking about that time I beat Rush in arm wrestling.
Arm wrestle?
No! I let you
Listen-
win. I felt bad for you.
How's this? We just do another arm wrestle to settle this root beer debate, okay?
I'm not touching anyone's hands until, this whole
I'm a-
thing blows up.
I'm a
Listen,
top one.
everything's dead. Everything's gone. VidCon's canceled. Everything's canceled. This is the real cancel culture, guys.
You know what's not cancelled?
Cancel culture.
What's up?
Harry Styles' concert.
Shut up.
It's not.
You're the
True.
only
It's not,
person
no.
who would fucking know that.
No, because I had to
That
buy
guy? What?
tickets for my sister, and he's
It's
not
still
cancelled
going.
yet.
When
Bless
is
Yeah.
Sadie's heart, honestly.
Yeah,
What?
she started crying when I got them.
she started
was really
crying
gross.
because she's gonna get
What a little
infected?
bitch.
She's gonna start crying when she gets canceled.
Yeah.
Rush, did you say she's gonna start crying when she gets corona? Is that what you just
No,
said?
when-
Rush?
no, when it gets
Uh,
canceled.
Yeah, she will,
Okay.
100%. I keep telling her, don't get your hopes up, it's gonna get cancelled, but
Yeah,
whatever.
likely.
Animanga hasn't been cancelled yet, and that's in July.
No, dude, I think it might, man. Like VidCon didn't get canceled until very recently, so I think they're
Mhm.
just holding out hope that it recovers. But man, especially in the US, I just don't think that's gonna happen, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
some states are in complete lockdown. Like, you physically can't leave your house anymore, man.
Ooh, that's happening in
Yeah.
Texas, where I am.
Yeah,
Gross.
Yep.
but like that means you can't go out for runs and squats anymore, dude.
No, it's we have to stay inside unless it's mandatory. And anyone caught outside for reasons that aren't mandatory can get fined like $1,000.
Yeah, so if you want to go get food or pick up,
Really?
you're allowed
Yeah,
to
so
go
you can
out.
you can go to grocery stores or you can go for outdoor exercise, but you just can't be like going to GameStop and hooking up with your Animal Crossing buddies at the
But listen,
McDonald's.
GameStop is an essential service. That's why they didn't close, man.
Listen,
doing
I know
so.
people were like
Now.
canceling GameStop over that, but I needed to get my fucking game, all right?
Dude, can I?
Just
Okay,
download
I want to
it.
vent about. I want to vent about that, man. So
Alright.
I have a Switch, and I gave it because I'm a very nice older brother. I gave it to
Mhm.
my baby bro. I'm like, hey, baby bro, he is like, I'm gonna go out
Because
to
you still
college.
face
and-
the guilt of stabbing him.
No,
That's it.
I'm just yeah,
Mhm.
no, it's the other one. I've stabbed him, but I didn't put in a video.
Ray, that
anyway.
was one time.
Yeah, Reagan, that was one time. Can I still come on? He just got a scar now. Gosh. So I gave him my Switch, and now that Corona's happening, not only is every single gym equipment that I want to get just out of stock, every Nintendo Switch and game is also out of stock, which is like pissing me off, man.
Mm.
Why did I give my baby brother that Switch?
Why
Why
gotta
was
be
I
nice?
nice?
Huh?
I
Don't
was
be
trying to
nice,
push
bro.
him over.
Yeah, push him.
No, man, it's like everything is getting imported from America, and I'm just like, man, I don't want that Corona infested game.
Uh-huh.
I thought everything
don't
came
know,
from
man.
China. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Like products.
Yeah.
Aren't they created in
Yeah.
China? What are you on about?
I don't know,
Tread
man. I'm
lightly.
just trying to say that I just don't want Corona.
That's
That's
what
all,
the,
man.
the
Okay.
360 and PS5 are getting delayed because the factories are not being made.
Yeah.
Did you say 360? The Xbox 360
Did I say
again?
360?
Hey, yo, they're delaying the 360 back in time. because of Corona.
I'm so excited for the PlayStation 180. It's gonna be great. It's
Yeah,
gonna be lit.
guys.
God damn it.
I
I'm like,
turned
no, our
360
podcast
and
over.
walked away. Yeah, podcast is over, guys.
I'm out.
Sorry.
Guys. No,
Okay, so
I think, yeah, what's up?
I just want to say something I think is controversial, and I think it's a
About
current
rootbeer?
it's a current event. Animal Crossing. I don't get
Huh?
it.
Yeah, me
And
either.
I don't like I don't see people hyping it and I'm like, wow, you guys should get a life. No, like I get the appeal to an extent and I'm happy people are being happy, but I just don't get it.
Have
Same.
you
Like,
played
to
it?
me-
Get it.
Like I've seen like literally since it came out, my Twitter is purely Animal Crossing. It's
Yeah.
all of my friends and people I follow just talking about Animal Crossing. So I've seen it so much, but I still can't figure out what it's about.
Have you
Like,
played it?
Okay.
No,
Or
I
you-
haven't.
do you-
I've
do you
played,
have
like,
it?
Pocket Camp.
Pocket
No.
Camp is lame. No, don't play Pocket Camp.
Pocket
but,
Camp is
like,
fine.
What is the point?
Compared
Like,
to
there's
the
no
actual
levels.
game, though.
So the point of Animal Crossing is you show up, all the days happen in real time. You've got all these different things you can do to build up your island and to pay off your house and to pay to add things to your island like fishing and collecting different fish or bugs. And it's just you get into it because you're building your own little world the way you want to decorate it, and it's your own little place. And you get to you get the escapism of, wow, wouldn't it be so nice if the only obligation I had in life was just picking fruit from trees and making things look pretty. It's just it's nice to think that there is a life away from the stressful one that you've got where you're sitting and animating all day long and you're like, wow, I'm not uploading enough to my channel. What if I just talked to my villager and we just talked about licking fossils? Wouldn't that be
Like,
so cute?
I get that, but that's just every video game. Every video game is like an escapism from real life, right? But Animal Crossing is
gonna
just life.
Okay, Sultan, if you're gonna say that every video game is just escapism and that they're all like that, then I mean, what's the difference between Pokemon and Persona?
What do you mean? There's
Yeah, I don't
well,
know
at
what you mean.
least both of those games have like
No, but I'm
something
saying
to do, like an end goal. There's like a
there
different
are end goals in Animal Crossing. You're
I've
trying to get your
I've
island
yet to
rating up.
see anyone like it's just like to build a great room, and then when they do that, they'll build another one, and I just
No,
don't get
listen.
it.
No, Sultan. Okay. Your point is that you can play other games, but you can also play Animal Crossing. It's got a very similar appeal, just like Minecraft. A lot of people say I don't get Minecraft. What's the end goal? Dude, it's just like
Right.
it's the freedom that you get that's more expressive, you know. And you're saying it's just like real life. No, it's not, dude. How can you
Hmm.
go and fish and get pears? Well, okay, you can do that, but like,
You
you're
can't
not
fish up a
Real
whale
life.
shark in real
Yeah.
life and
yeah.
build
I
Well,
guess I'm
an
actually,
saying
entire museum from the ground up.
Well,
like I know
actually,
it's a good game, and I get the appeal. I just don't get why it's so hyped. Like I think it's
You're
overhyped
just
for
not
what
into it,
is.
Sultan. That's it. You're just not into it, man. That's
I think
fine.
I
it's
don't know.
also you guys remember Jay, right? Jay got
Yeah,
Animal
yeah.
Crossing for the first time just because all their friends were getting it. And the first few days they were on their private Twitter, they were fucking bitching. They're like, I don't get why everybody likes this game so much. It's really not all that interesting. There's not a lot to do here. And a week later, they're still playing every day and messaging me like, Ray, let me get into your island. I have to play some more. It's just such a nice, calming. It's so nice. It's just nice. Sometimes it's nice to just do something nice.
I recently bought Animal Crossing, and I'm not liking it right now. It's not
Have
not
you
that
even
fun.
played it?
I have like
How
items.
long?
I don't have a shovel yet. I just
You
got
have
I just
not
placed
played
I
it
just
very long
You
then.
Yeah.
haven't played it that long.
yeah, but it's so I have to wait actual real days. Why isn't it like
Then
Minecraft
time
where it could be?
skip.
I'm not time skipping. I want to play it the boring way they intended it.
Why?
They make it so that you're able to legitimately time skip. Or not
Yeah.
like legitimately, but the developers know you're going to time skip. They let you do it.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't it like the internet gonna hate you anyways?
yeah.
What?
What?
And the internet just hates people that like
Oh,
does that.
who cares? Just do it.
Isn't that not the intention of the game though? What is the
No. The intention is to play how you want to play it. Like
Mhm.
if you want to go through day by day, some people like my friend, he just got the game. He's never played Animal Crossing before, but he's like literally if I don't like if I time skip, I will never put this game down. So I have to like not time skip so I can
That's
just
me. That's
Yeah.
me.
I like that it's in real time because when I want to play Animal Crossing oh so badly, I can pick it up and I can check my shops and then I can put it back down and think, you know what? The rest is waiting for me tomorrow. I've done most of the things I needed to do today. I can just it's waiting for me tomorrow and it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
It's a different way to play a game and I like it.
Yeah, and then there's like some people who are like, well, I'm bored and I wanna do more, so they time skip, and then like that's also like, you know what, do it. I don't know why there's such like, a big
Reagan sounds
argument
like
about
you
it.
offended her baby. Like your tone in speaking, Reagan, about Animal Crossing is like, oh, no, but it's really like you're so protective.
I'm trying not to be like, oh, fuck you, you don't like Animal Crossing, but just, I can't express enough that when they first said that New Horizons was delayed, that I dead ass cried. I love this game.
Oh, Ray, you bought him.
Ray,
Yeah.
you're such a... Damn, I was gonna say that. Dang it.
I won't deny it. It's fine.
Damn. She really be squatting to be a bottom, huh?
Yeah.
No denial.
There's no point. You're just gonna call me out more. Like, might as well just admit it. Take your
you
power
started
away.
off saying, "Hey, I'm Reagan."
Hey,
You know
Reagan.
that's how you started off the podcast. I'm like, what the heck?
How does that make me a bottom?
You doomed yourself.
You doomed yourself. I think that like the weirdest thing about all this happening is that somebody tweeted this out, and I kind of agree with it. Where it's just like Animal Crossing is like the Pokemon Go summer, except everyone stays inside. And I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
honestly,
so
yeah, honestly, yeah, it's exactly kind of how it is, man.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody just has to kind of make their own way with the quarantine,
Mhm.
because like, a lot of things are being canceled, a lot of things are being changed. So this was meant to be my year off and
Can
traveling.
we cancel Sultan next?
Yeah, can we cancel
100%.
Sultan next? Corona, can you cancel Sultan, please?
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah,
like
I'm
everything
waiting.
was meant to be traveling. Like Sultan, Alex, and I were meant to go touring. We were meant to
yeah.
go to America for VidCon, but nothing. Nothing happened.
Yeah, I had like
And-
a lot of like conventions like lined up too this year, and they're all like gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you were featured in a few, man.
Yeah, it's Phoenix and El Paso Comic Cons. Like they're postponed, but like I don't know.
No, it's insane because like I lied to PJ by saying this, but she asked like, Maaz, wait, if you don't go to this year's VidCon, are you gonna come next year? And I said, no, I definitely, but I may not.
I mean,
Why? What do you
Because of
mean?
work. I'm working.
that makes sense.
I'll try, but like you can't just take a 2 to 3 week leave out of nowhere.
Not that attitude, man.
Yeah. That's why you don't do it out of nowhere. That's why you say months ahead of time, hey, VidCon's gonna be at this time.
Yeah,
300
Just
I
don't
know,
get a
I
job. I don't know.
but the thing is, like,
Bitch.
my priority is gonna be VidCon Australia, like my own VidCon. Like that's my priority.
Whatever.
Wow.
I'll be at both. It's fine. I'll go the distance to see you, even if you won't go with me.
Thank you. No, I'll
I
try.
Lord knows why I do anything for you, and you won't even go to karaoke with me, but it's fine.
What?
Reagan, it was like the final day she was in Australia, and she's like, Maaz, we're all going to karaoke, just come with. And I was like, nah, I've got to go home tomorrow, and so I just didn't go.
What?
Oh, you missed Jordan. Jordan Sweeto was singing every song in a goofy voice for the whole night.
I got
Yeah,
really drunk, so as much as I wanted to like sing legitimately, I was just screaming the whole time.
That's what karaoke's all about.
Hell yeah.
Listen, don't complain to me. You literally didn't hang out with me in London at all. Screw you.
I showed up when I was invited the first time, and then you were
Yeah?
busy with actual VidCon, which was hard
Shut
to go
up.
to.
You were like a million miles away, and you didn't even try. You didn't
What do
even
you
try.
mean? You didn't try.
Mom, Dad,
Right.
stop.
You're already
Reagan,
divorced.
also Reagan, we already were divorced. Okay, listen, Reagan, you and freaking Rain still owe me £8 each for the burger. Okay, y'all still haven't paid me back.
I'm not paying you back when you're gonna sit here and be like, you didn't try. You did the exact same thing I did.
Yeah. So don't. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Take
Don't
your $8
rag.
loss.
Damn, bro, you really gonna take that money away? Damn.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Dang. Is that the price of the divorce? Like that's what it is? The £8
$8?
$8. That's it. No, look, I don't really mind. I'm just a little sad boy because of Corona. I think I was talking to Emily, Emily Richu, and it's so sad because we were talking about like she was like, I'm really sad. All of my plans to go to Japan and all my feature creator to like 3 events. One of them was apparently the first convention she ever went to, and then like 7 years later she got featured on it, and so she just feels like it's like a really good turnaround, and that got canceled, and all of this stuff, right? And then I was like, hey, VidCon's gonna cancel. She's like, Mom, please don't say that. I'm gonna cry if you do. I'm already like a little teary just imagining it. And then the next day, dude, it got canceled. And Emily just retweeted it saying, "Welp" to her comic, and I'm like, oh.
Aw. It sucks. It sucks for everybody. Like, so many things. Like, everyone had plans this year. It's so I saw a tweet on Twitter. It was like, "Lol, how many of y'all were getting your life together before the pandemic?" And I was like, "Ah!"
Hey, 2020 was gonna be our year, said us, before everything went wrong.
Oh, what a yikes!
It's weird because it's resulted in a few positives for Australians at the very least, because the Australian economy is crashing like crazy. It's really poor right now. But
Mhm.
because of that, the US to Australian conversion's fantastic. And so when I got paid by YouTube, I got like way more than I thought I would. I was like, oh wow,
Nice.
I'm rich, you know.
That's
Rolling
good.
it up.
Yeah, on a day's work.
Flex a little harder.
Yeah, because of you guys. But I thought like landlords and stuff were cutting down rent and stuff. Isn't that what's happening?
Nope. It hasn't happened yet.
What?
It's rumors
I-
and talk like some
oh,
people
okay.
I
Some,
think
like-
it's freezing in some places, but they still have to pay it back, so they're
think-
literally not doing anything.
I think what happened is a couple individual companies made that choice to say, okay, we'll waive it for a little bit, but I don't think there's been any sort of government mandated freeze yet.
Right. Boo. It's okay. I'm just gonna stay inside and play RuneScape and.
Yeah.
Me
Are you
and
still
Animal
playing it?
Crossing.
The new
Addicted.
there's a new skill that's coming out tonight, so it's literally like brand new skill after 4 years. So yeah, I'm still playing it.
Oh, dope.
I've been live streaming a lot to keep myself busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, I've been
Literally,
it's-
every time I go on Instagram, it's like this person is live streaming.
Yeah.
It-
Did you
it's
see
like
Did you see the Cardi B live streaming?
No? What the hell?
She
What
was
did I call
crying on the live stream, eating cereal, saying, "I should be out eating sushi," and I'm just like laugh. I'm like,
Maz?
You relate.
me, it's me, dude.
I should be out eating sushi.
If I had $1 for every time Maz, like,
Love sushi.
got off to the idea of sushi.
Hey, shut up, bro. Why you call me out, man?
Yeah.
Why, dude? Listen, I just like sushi, man. What do you want
Yeah,
from
someone
me,
give me
man?
$1.
Here you go.
Sultan, I just underestimate every time that how close Sultan and I've gotten in terms of like reading each other.
I already know what you're gonna say, and that proves the point.
The sandwiches.
Yesterday. So yesterday we. Sorry, I'm dying. So yesterday we were in a voice chat on I won't say
Someone's
where.
server. Someone's
Yeah, yeah,
server.
Yeah. We were in a voice chat, and we're just having a good old time, memeing, hanging out, and then somebody else new comes in, and we're just like, yeah, what's up, whatever. And as we're talking, they like in the middle, they're just like, oh, sorry to interrupt, but I just want to ask, like, this animal, it's got like blue and white. It's like a little weird wombat. What's that animal called? And everyone just goes silent, and I'm just like, a wombat. Like there's like deadpan, nothing else. And Sultan's like, it just messaged me saying, "You shady bitch." Just like that. And like there was another time in which they came out with like a completely different story that no one was talking about, and everyone was silent, and somebody else was just like, okay, next conversation topic. And I didn't say anything at all, and Sultan messaged me saying, "I can hear your goddamn shades with your silence, bro." And I was like, what
Like
the
Maz
fuck?
said nothing, and I could just tell. I could see his face in my mind, and so I messaged him like, "You shady bitch," and then it says Maz is typing, and I just start cackling. As soon as I see Maz is typing, I just start like, oh my god, it was so bad. Everyone went quiet. They're like, "What happened? What happened?" And me and Maz were like, "We gotta go." Like,
Yeah, I left immediately. I was just like, because it's so funny, because like I literally had one thought in my mind. I was just like, yeah, that was irrelevant. Why did you say that? But I didn't say it because I was like, that's rude. Whatever. I just didn't say it. I was like, whatever. I want to be a decent person, and I didn't say anything. I gave nothing away, and yet Sultan was just like, you little shady bitch. I'm like, all right. I don't know, man. Well, I just thought that was like fucking hilarious.
I ship
and I
you
think
too.
no, listen. I don't want to sound like I'm being an asshole, but I've just been joining random VCs and random servers because like I just need social contact. Cause
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
like
that.
hella extroverted. you
Yeah.
know? And this is the quarantine shit is driving me a little crazy.
I bet.
It's like the universe is telling me, hey, this is a year off, so just make videos. It's like literally forcing me to make videos. It's like, hey, traveling, not cancel that. VidCon, cancel that. You want to see your parents, cancel that. Cancel everything. Cancel everything except you and your office. And I think I'm going a little crazy. So,
Aw.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We all good. Like, all the gyms in Australia have closed now, so I can't even go and work out. Which is
I
like,
feel that.
yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, dude. I just want to lift weights, man. That's all I want to do, and I can't even do that. I can't even do that.
Nope, can't do it.
At least with the gyms closed, I've finally made more progress towards running a marathon. I just finished my first whole week of running every day, maybe twice a day.
Ooh,
Whoa,
good on
that's
What
you.
marathon
awesome.
How long
Damn.
marathon
Yeah.
are you? A 3 mile?
Did you say how
Reagan?
long of a marathon?
Yeah, you want to do a 3 mile marathon? What do you mean?
Isn't a marathon one set amount of distance?
Is it?
No, I think it depends if you do like a half marathon, that kind of stuff.
But
Yeah,
a half
Ironman.
marathon implies that a marathon is a set distance.
No, I
A
agree. With you. I
marathon
think it
isn't
is a
set
set,
distance, is it?
Okay.
isn't it?
Is it?
I don't think it is.
I used to run cross country and I don't know.
Here, hold up.
I used to
don't
actually
know.
run
Okay, Rush.
marathons. I used to actually run marathon. I don't know. There's a set distance.
It's a bunch of like non-athletic people talking about sport.
Let us know in the comments down below
A
what you thought.
marathon is set 26.2 miles.
There you go.
That's
That's
big.
not
That's
real
big.
way.
That's a big boy.
I used to
Yeah.
swim.
Oh, me too, Laddi. Let's swim. Let's go swimming.
Let's go swimming right now.
Do the
Yeah, let's do
500.
it.
Yeah.
Dude,
500 what?
It's a race.
dude, I can't even tread water, man. I suck at swimming.
Oh.
Have you learned?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know how to tread water, man.
Did they not do
Oh.
swimming like as mandatory in school for you? Because I
No,
know
it
most
was.
Australian
It
schools-
was, but it's like I just sucked, and they just never taught me. So I just don't know
Aw.
how to tread water.
Wait, you never went into the California beach water, have you?
No, I did. I just
swam in
went to
it?
the. I'm just tall, so I just stood as far as I could. Every time I was really far away, like from like when it got to a point where I couldn't stand, I would just swim very quickly back into like the standing area.
Mm-hmm,
Like I can't tread, but I can swim.
Okay.
So I'm like a shark. If I stop, I drown.
Cute.
We had to
What
like
did you just say?
when I was. Oh.
No, go on, Laddi.
Oh, okay. We had to like when I was in swimming, we would like they made us do doggy paddles and like all the way across the pool, and that takes forever because you're just
Yeah.
like barely moving, but you're also moving intensely at the same time, and it's like. Ugh. So that's like how I learned to tread water.
What if like the Olympics had like the doggy paddle swim for like an event?
Don't they?
No,
Are you sure?
That'd be really funny.
that'd be hilarious. Like them going really fast, that look like little doggies. No, they had like the
Hmm.
backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and freestyle usually.
Do
I
you
could have
think
sworn
they?
there was doggy paddle, but I might be thinking of something else. I don't know.
Anything with sports, Sultan's like, huh? What?
Yeah, y'all say something.
Nah, it's all good. I think like in the end, no matter what happens, we're just gonna make the most of it, you know? Like
Make
I'm
the
not gonna-
most of it.
make the most of it. Like, I'm just not gonna go outside, to be honest. I'll be inside hanging out. I've just been binging anime and movies, to be honest, recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead for the first time yesterday.
They're great movies. Great movies.
Oh, dude, Shaun of the Dead was so funny. Hot Fuzz is
Yeah, I
also
love
very
that
good.
movie.
They have good.
Yeah, Sultan, you love
comedic
it?
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Just like you like tomatoes, right? Yeah. me too.
No.
I was biting right
I
into
love-
them.
Sultan out here thinking like, acting all tough, but as soon as he eats anything that he doesn't know, he's like
Did you know pizza has tomatoes on it?
I don't want to have this conversation with you, Rush. I genuinely don't want to have this conversation with you.
It's literally
not the same.
tomato
What?
juice, bro.
It's tomato sauce, not juice.
No,
Yeah,
it's juice.
you don't like
Mm,
you don't even like tomato sauce? What?
No, I do, but it's different. It's not the same.
I feel that. Okay, I like ketchup. I like tomato sauce. I like tomato soup, but give me a tomato. I don't like it.
Dude, I will
Yucky.
nom on a goddamn tomato, dude.
Ew.
Bleh.
Yeah, but you eat
What?
literally like anything.
Wait. Did everybody gag at that? Reagan Rush as well? What?
I
didn't
I don't
gag.
eat just straight up tomato. I eat.
Wait, y'all
I don't like
eat...
tomatoes.
You
but
bite into
no.
a tomato like you bite an apple?
You're disgusting,
Yeah.
Maaz. You're
Ew.
Yeah.
I can't do that though.
disgusting.
Yucky.
No,
Ray
dude, that's,
said
it's
I don't gag, and
delicious.
y'all just like let her live.
No, Sultan. Like, am I meant to act surprised? You don't gag? You guys, Sultan doesn't gag.
Not me. Don't throw me under the bus. It was Ray.
That's what you get for trying to throw me under the bus. It gets turned back on you.
Listen, I also know
literally
Reagan
in the
doesn't
first
gag,
2
okay?
seconds
Yo,
of this
yeah.
recording.
Mister,
threw
I
me
don't
under
have
the
a
bus.
gag reflex.
Also, okay, I want to retract that. I recently found out that I do have a gag reflex. So
You
there
do?
go.
How?
was he?
How'd you find
Yeah,
that?
how'd
In
you find
bed.
that
I found out in bed, guys.
It was Rush. No, that's essentially. Ah, frick. No, so I never. You know how toothbrushes have the tongue thing at the back, like the tongue wiping
Correct.
thing.
Oh yeah.
I've just never used that. You know, I
Oh.
just brush my teeth and that's it. But recently I've just been like, I need to take better care of my entire dental hygiene. So I started flossing and using the tongue wipe. And the tongue thing, when I stick my tongue out and really dig into like using my toothbrush, that gets me to gag. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
oh god, yeah,
Brushing your tongue is like you're supposed to do it, but it's also like
yeah, I don't like that.
maybe
know.
your gag reflex came back since you threw up recently.
Dang, laddie, dang. All right. Maybe.
I don't know how that works, but
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor.
I'm not talking.
Yeah, me neither.
I can't believe I know
Reagan.
someone who flosses now.
Dude, you
What?
floss?
Yeah,
What,
you
play
I've
Fortnite?
never met someone who flosses, and now I can say that I have.
Wait, what?
Sultan, your dentist is gonna freaking hate you, dude.
Oh my god, can I vent about my dentist for a second?
You can go for it. Go
Uh,
off, sis.
I haven't been since like I became an adult, so I didn't know what to do.
Jesus.
Right? Yeah, I know, it's fucked up. Anyway, and so I had this pain in the back of my mouth because like gum was like interfering with the wisdom tooth. I don't know, it was like standard stuff. And so it was in so much pain. I went to the dentist and they're like, you're not with us, you have to pay like $100 for an appointment. And I was like,
Oh.
fine, sure. And then so I go there and they do an x-ray and stuff. And then at the very end, she's like, pretty much you just have to brush that part of the area harder. And that's it. So I paid $100 for a dentist to tell me to brush my teeth.
You stanky hoe.
No, like it because like with the wisdom tooth, with the wisdom tooth, it's hard to reach it. So like because it's hard, I wasn't brushing it as hard, and so the gum isn't worn out. Like it's a weird thing. I need to. Sorry, I know this is boring, but I need to specify I do brush my teeth. Just
No,
I need
no,
to
you
do it,
don't.
like,
No, you don't.
harder.
If you
Anyway.
really brushed your teeth, you wouldn't have to say it.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Ray, eat my entire ass, man.
Okay.
When and where? Come on, I'll do it.
Yeah.
No, dude, you didn't pay. Like a lot of people complain about that with doctors as well. They're just
Oh
like,
no, I
paid
get it.
$200, but
I'm
it's
just
like,
memeing.
nah. You bitching, bro. You bitching.
No, it's like you paid $1 for the advice, but $99 for like the time it took for them to learn, like what went.
Not,
like
not
you
even
know what I
that.
mean?
Like you paid more so for, because it could have been something serious. You know what I mean? Like just be
Yeah,
thankful
yeah.
that it isn't something serious. You know?
I know it's
like-
just funny to think that I spent $100 for someone to tell me brush your teeth. It just
Yeah.
made me do a little giggle.
Yeah, because you're stanky, bro. Come on, man.
Eat my ass
Is that your new thing now? You just want-
after I floss it.
Sultan's just a guy that just wants someone to eat his ass.
I've been
He's
waiting,
been
man.
begging everyone. He
I've
like
been
slowly
dropping
means
hints.
it.
Left, right, and center. I've lived with both Ray and Maaz. Dropped so many hints. No one touched me.
He gets more and more honest. Like, eat my ass, guys. Eat my ass.
Someone
It's like-
actually said yes
just
one
like pop my
time.
head. Just like Damien. Like,
Yeah.
fuck off. Like. Let's
Dude,
change the
Sultan-
topic. This is boring.
of eating ass,
hygiene?
dude. What?
I want to stop talking about this.
You just Sultan just feels too called out. It's okay, guys. If y'all were wondering Sultan's sexuality, then
You'll never know.
you'll never know. Not Sultan and I, we were having like a major depressive conversation yesterday. It was like hella sad boy hours. Any of
Did we?
y'all are any of y'all finding it hard to YouTube right now?
Yeah,
Constantly.
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah, constantly.
to do YouTube or to like even go on YouTube or
Just both, dude.
yeah.
I-
It's like
What's your struggle?
No, I want to hear
Dude,
yours
just
first,
the
and then I can.
struggle?
Yeah.
I
Mr.
don't even
Struggle,
wanna
shut up.
draw.
Dude, you really
Anymore.
struggling over here?
It's hard
Mr.
to
Struggle.
like be really creative and like cuz like oh yeah, it's the perfect time to like do all the creative stuff that you wanted to do cuz you're quarantined, so do it. And it's like it's really hard to though cuz it's like everything
Yeah.
right now just it's kind of like so it's
Gloomy.
like yeah, so it's like I try to draw and then it's like I don't want to do this anymore. And so I go to Animal Crossing.
Mhm.
But it's been really whack. Like and it's been harder to go to sleep because like I'll start thinking about like wow my life could have been like this and this and this but now it's
Yeah.
not and like I think about that every night and it sucks and I'm like oh okay
Damn.
yeah I don't know it's weird I don't like it but
No,
it'd be like that
No, it's like it really be like that. I getcha.
yeah
Reagan, you sounded
Oh.
like you're more positive in outlook with you doing actual exercise.
So
No.
no, I've got two separate struggles. One of which is just Corona related. It's God, my ADHD has been like kicking my ass lately, and it has been so hard for me to focus because I've been so overwhelmed with how many things I'm working on that I
Mhm.
can't. I stare at my screen and my brain's buzzing, and I can't do anything. So I've been trying for months to get some medication because the healthcare system here sucks. But I was
Mhm.
supposed to on Monday go take a test to figure out what medication to get, and that got delayed. So it's like, oh, cute. Oh, I have to wait for God knows how much longer. And that's just really frustrating because it makes work hard to do. But
Mhm.
something that I think about a lot because God, I just my personal art journey is so important to me, and I have
Mhm.
so many things that I want to learn to do and draw properly and get better at that I don't necessarily have time to work on.
Yeah.
And
I
I
felt
find
that.
myself thinking a lot of times either how much I wish I had spent my time better in the past, like actually gone to school and gone to a good enough school that was worth not dropping out of and getting more help and taking it more seriously back in high school, or just thinking that if I could take 1 year off of YouTube, I know I could get so much, I could learn so much of what I wanted to, and I could get
Mhm.
so much of the passion projects I have, you know, just like I could get them on lock. But I can't guarantee that after leaving for a year that YouTube would still care if I was around, you know? I can't guarantee that
Yeah.
I'd come back to reception. And I've got so many, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but just like so many really big things going on right now that it's like if I don't do my best and do this right now, even though I feel like I'm not at my best yet, like I might not ever get that chance again. And it's just at the end of the day, it's just really scary, you know?
Mhm.
Too much is
Yeah.
happening.
No, I getcha.
Too much is
It's like-
happening. It's why I want to live in Animal Crossing and just worry about fruit.
It's like escapism. No, I getcha. No.
Yeah.
I really felt all that because like especially the overwhelming by number of things. I think this year being my year off, I've always waited for this moment. For 3 years, I've just been saying, if I can hold out until the end of my degree, I'll have time forever, and I can't wait until I get there. But now that I'm here, the weight of my own expectations is crushing me. Because all of the ideas that I had locked up and saved up, I was like, I can get them done this year. But animation is a tough, long process. If you
Yeah.
do one thing, you cannot do the other things you want to do. It will take 1 or 2 months, like just to do one video. And I'm just like, man, I really can't do anything, huh? And like, that's assuming everything else in life goes right. Like when I went to London and I got massive food poisoning, I came back, got myself not only did I give myself super bad insomnia because of just how like the 12-hour difference of sleep, but I also ended up with nerve damage on my foot that I need to fix, you know? And I'm just
Oh,
like,
damn.
everything is like kind of falling apart. And I'm just like, man, and then the thing is, the best opportunity of my life, like, in terms of my creative life, came across, in which the Australian government is literally willing to pay me a lot of money. I'll just say a lot of money, like a lot of money, like way too much money to make a show. And I'm like, what the, make a show? Like an actual show? Like, I would love that, but I can't, because that would mean my YouTube dies and suffers, you know?
Mm.
Damn.
And if I become a doctor, I want my YouTube to succeed, not my show. But how do I say no to that opportunity? No one has that opportunity. How many people get a chance to make a show, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here saying no to it. So I don't know, man.
I think it's just like the older you get, the more you realize that time, time is something that you just can't get more of. And people that's just like adulthood, you know. Every time you're doing something, you're thinking about all the other things that you should be doing or could be doing. And it's like, it never, like, there's no like magic way to fix it. I guess that's like, you're always gonna be thinking about that.
Yeah.
I know that. I really know I'll be thinking like that. And I guess it's not like I'm venting now because it's just like, you know, vent sesh. We're in our feelings now, but
Yeah.
we in light-skinned hours. But it's not to say that I dislike animation or making videos or the entire world, because, you know, I love you guys. You know that.
No, I don't.
Who did that?
I think that was Rush.
Yeah.
That was me. Just kidding. No.
No, it was me. No, look, it's just that I think sometimes I've actually been really scared of animating with my thoughts kind of free, you know, because it gets into some really dark and not good areas, and I don't know. It's I kind of like get weirdly introspective as I animate, and I'm just like, no, please stop it. And I just like be like, why aren't you good enough, you know, whatever. All the insecurities come out to play when I animate, and I'm just like, man, dude, it's like when I'm not animating, I'm just like, man, I could be animating, and everything in my life suffers because of it. Every single thing is like, all my friends and family, they always feel like they're a burden to my life, because I make it feel like I'm wasting my time when I'm with them, when it's not true. But I just know that I feel like that. And then when I animate though, all the insecurities come out and play, and they're just like, you're not good enough. You suck. And so I don't want to animate. And then I'm stuck in this kind of push and pull. And I'm just like, what do you want? You know, what do I actually want? Yeah. So
can I ask a big boy question?
What, big boy question? What's up?
Asking this because I've got personal experience with it, but have you ever been like so like freaked out about making sure that you are doing your work right, and that you are keeping up this job that you felt so obligated to keep up with, that it ruined a relationship?
I don't know about, because I don't have a relationship. You know, I'm not that kind of guy, but it has ruined a lot of friendships, like a lot of friendships.
Relationship in the general term of relationship.
I see. Then yes, it has. Yeah, definitely.
That
it's
shit
gotten
hits.
to it hits different, because you end up saying no to all your real life friends because you had to animate. Like literally, like we were memeing this earlier, but the reason that I said no to you, someone who had flown all the way from the US to come to Australia to karaoke once a year, the reason I said no was because I had to get a video done. That's that's it, you know. And it's gotten to that point where it's kind of taken over. And especially because I don't have medicine now, YouTube is my only thing I do. It's literally the only thing I do. And so I feel like if I don't succeed in this, at least, I'm a freaking failure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know, like, Rush, you've definitely felt this more than others. You know.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
Mr. Very ambitious over here. You know.
Mm-hmm.
There's always things you want to try, always things you want to do. Sometimes YouTube doesn't like you.
Hmm. I feel
Yeah.
like you're going about it the right way. Like I wish I had the kind of energy to make another channel where I do what I want. Like I know initially when you started your gaming channel, I was just like, why? You could just spend more time animating. But now that I see you having fun playing the games and recording and putting in the videos, I'm like, damn it, I wish I could do that.
I put no effort on my main channel really. I just record fun things I do with my friends, and it's like, yeah, me and my friends are cool. I'll just upload this, give it to an editor, give it to a thumbnail artist. They'll upload it and they'll edit it, and I'll just upload it. It's like I don't really put too much effort into that channel.
But it's fun, right? It's like
Oh, yeah.
it's the fun aspect that I haven't done something that I like fun in a while, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I play Overwatch and RuneScape, and RuneScape's kind of fun. I like that kind of stuff. But even Overwatch, like it just pisses you off more than anything. Let's be honest. It's like I guess I'm a bottom because of how much it beats me down, and then I just keep coming back to Overwatch. I don't know.
You can get other games. I just try different games.
I guess so. Well, I tried Death Stranding, and yeah.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I was just talking about like I also been feeling wacky about animating on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of my videos recently haven't doing so great, even though I put a lot of effort and time and love in them. Like I love the content, it's just no one else does at the moment, and I'm just like, oh, so I'm trying to figure out other creative stuff to do right now because when I'm animating now, I'm just like, oh, this is not gonna get any views like the last couple of videos. Why do I try?
Yeah.
But I still try because I want to. But I'm also experimenting with different styles. I'm gonna be painting here soon. I'm gonna start painting again, real life painting, some other stuff as well.
Yeah, of course. And like you've always been very good at painting, you know.
Mhm.
So-
Painting's fun. Painting's relaxing.
When you
The
told
only
me you're
painting
gonna
I've
make a
seen is like the one where he's like flipping someone off. That's the only
Oh,
painting I've seen of Rush's.
James and Alice were like, "Yo, can you paint this real quick?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I can paint anything." And they're like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I'm like, "All right." No, I really had fun. I just blasted music, and everyone and people came over, like they were over the house, and they would help paint with me. I'm like, "I'm gonna go grab a drink here. You just start dabbling some blue over this area." It's like over here. I'm like, "Yeah, just splatter all that shit over there." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And they had fun too.
It's so cool.
I don't know. Everyone's being in their feelings. Reagan, you good?
Yeah. I was just gonna say, I remember at VidCon you were giving me like a channel overview, and you were telling me like Reagan, what are these things? These comic dubs, these speed paints you have. Why are you doing that? You should put those on a different channel. It's hurting your channel and stuff like that. And I was sitting there, I'm like, he's got good points. He's got good points. But man, if those aren't some of the videos that I have the most fun doing.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've been working. So cute how back during that first podcast I did with you guys that I was like, I want to have all those videos done by the next VidCon. Thank God VidCon was delayed because I'm still on the second one. But the first story time I did was the Webkins one, so we recorded ourselves playing Webkins, and then the second one, and we're working on Neopets. We recorded ourselves playing Neopets forever, and working on the video has been so fucking tough because it's a really hard story to tell in a straight ahead narrative, I guess. But I want to get it done just so that people can see the Let's Play, because Rain's been editing it, and I think it's so fun. It had to be split into 2 parts because we had so much stuff that we really loved there, and I'm like, man, I want to post that so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I getcha.
But what about you, Sultan? What have you had any struggles with your
What's the struggle?
YouTube?
Yeah, I've lost my entire friend group because of YouTube, and I'm not gonna say it's YouTube's fault. Like it's on me. My priorities were in a mess, and like best friends that I've had for years, I don't speak to anymore because of the lifestyle that I chose to like do. So it is tough. Like Kelly is one of the only people I ever really like see these days. But and like in terms of like personal like love relationships, it was never like it's YouTube's always been like a big factor when it came to like why certain things didn't work and stuff.
Mhm.
It is tough, but like I know like we've been like depressing, like talking depressively about YouTube, but like in the end, the pros do outweigh the cons. Like, you know, like I've met so many friends because through YouTube, some who are like my closest now, and
Yeah, bitch.
oh, that's so cute. I was talking about Ray.
Shut up.
Love you, baby.
No, but like
Alright,
I'm being serious. Like Maaz and Ray and like Rush and Laddi, like one of my like closest friends,
Way,
and so
yeah.
YouTube is like YouTube. It's anything, and it comes back to the whole choosing a path thing. Like no matter what path you choose, there's gonna be repercussions. You know,
Mm.
it's just like learning how to deal with the
But
decisions.
sometimes I find that I miss, so like I've definitely I'm fortunate to have this comparison. Back when I didn't have YouTube, it was so clear cut because I would go and have my work life, I would go and study, and then I would go have my personal life. I would go see my friends, I'd go out to the movies, have fun. But now everything's so blurred. Everything bleeds into each other. When I go into the hospital, I can't think about hospital things because I have YouTube on my mind. And then when I go into YouTube, I just got so much on my mind. And everything's bleeding, and it's all mental. And I just wish that I could like stop that. Like Call Me Carson. I'm not sure if you know them, but they're like a big meme / like really funny gaming YouTuber. He
Yeah, I
like
think we
broke
mentioned-
down and stopped YouTube completely because
Oh,
of like,
shit.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah. And he's like massive, like really popular, like incredibly popular, high
Yeah.
engagement, and he just broke, buckled under the
Yeah.
pressure.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I think back to when like high school days before I started YouTube, and like I would draw for fun all the time, and I was like I had no obligations, so I was just like I'm just gonna draw because I can. And now it's like whenever I work on my own personal stuff, I'm always like, nope, I should be working on my video right now. I should be doing something else. And I'm like, but I wanna, why can't I just draw what I want to draw without like beating myself up about it? And it's like
Yeah.
trash.
Face.
I remember
Trash.
we went to this like YouTube seminar, and this lady stood up and she said what she does. What are you thinking I'm talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were gonna talk about the random girl who stood up and was just like, "Hey yo, so YouTube sucks," and like just like started ragging on YouTube.
Oh no.
And-
Yeah, that was deeply personal. That she tried to generalize, and we're like, "Sweetie, we can see right through you." Like,
Yeah. Oh,
anyway, apart from her, this lady stood up, and I remember she said, "On Sundays, I do nothing." And we were like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "On Sundays, I don't think about work. I don't do work. Even if I'm in the mood to work, I just don't do it. And Sunday is like my rest day." And I remember listening to that, and I was like, "What a waste of 24 hours! You could do so much work." But the more I get into YouTube, the more I realize like I need those days. I think it's important. It's so important. Like the thing with YouTube is when you're not working, you're still working because you're always thinking about new ideas or new frames to draw or what you have left and like scripts. Like you never stop thinking about it. Like to the point where even if like I'm out and about with my friends, if something funny happens, one of my immediate reactions is, can I make a video about this? And I think that's messed up. Like, I don't know. I think we need to get into the mentality that for this certain amount of time, don't think about YouTube because that's why we feel so burnt out, even when we feel like we haven't done enough work. It's because we're always thinking about it.
Damn.
It's
You're really
actually
gonna just at me next time.
I'm not projecting. You're projecting. Shut up.
What's up, Reagan?
No, it's fucking crazy because every time I've been working on a new business opportunity lately, and my contact was like, hey, she wants to see some examples of your best animations and some of your most popular art. Can you get some for me? And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, man, I haven't animated or drawn anything good in forever. And then I think, what did I do all day today except just animate and draw? But it's for some reason I never feel like I've actually accomplished anything.
Mhm.
But that's all I work on. And I don't know why I think like that. I don't know how to not think like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, I think with us being inside, all of us being inside, just like in our own thoughts, everyone's kind of gone mega introspective, you know? Like,
Yeah,
super,
everyone's
super
third eye
introspective.
working.
Yeah, everyone's third eye opens, you know? Yo, y'all got your crystals ready?
The soundtrack for this section should just be violin music.
Man, and it's like all anime music for me. Just, my glasses is gleaming right now, bro.
That song that like when Naruto's on like the swing.
No, no,
Like-
no, 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 no,
No, not that one. No, not that one.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell you were singing.
Yeah. Rush, earlier you were asking me about what embarrassing weeb things were. This is it.
VidCon is nothing to laugh about.
VidCon is my hero.
Dude, not my hero. Trash. I'm kidding. Kidding.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right.
I'm kidding. Parasite. Trash. No, I'm kidding. I just want to like say more bad takes. So
You
that
just want to be
people, like,
controversial.
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah.
talking about the live action movie or the Maxim?
No, live action one.
I wasn't a huge fan of Parasite.
A lot of people. Okay, so it's an interesting phenomenon because critically, it's like, you know, everybody gave it, you know, Oscar. It won Best Picture, Best whatever. I think cinematography and like the techniques used in the film, I was floored by. I was like, holy moly, this guy's technical prowess is genuinely top tier. Like, on like very, very high quality. I felt that a lot of people just didn't like the tone. My friend hated how dark it was, but I'm a sucker for that stuff. I loved it. Some people thought the story was too simple, which I can get, you know.
So where I'm coming from is I fucking love horror movies a lot. The last time I heard horror movies hyped up, it was Hereditary and Midsummer, and I definitely preferred Hereditary, but I liked both of them a lot.
They're both good, yeah.
I remember all these people saying like, "Oh, Parasite was such a great horror movie. I'm so glad I saw it without knowing anything about it." And like everyone was emphasizing like, don't know anything about it going in, like go in with a blank slate. And I was going in, I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready for something like some crazy wild twist. I'm so, for some reason I went into it expecting like something super like psychologically fucked up, like super fucked up.
No.
And I was all ready for it. And the whole movie goes by and I'm like waiting for it. And the movie ends and I went, oh, that was cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it was
It's a
just
horror
hyped up so
movie?
much.
It was too hyped up for you. Yeah. I think it's definitely better categorized as thriller. It's definitely suspenseful. It really is suspenseful. Like there's a few scenes in there where I was just like, can I breathe yet, please? But no, it's not a horror. I don't think, no. Have you all seen it, Sultan?
No, I haven't.
Damn, dude.
But I had no idea that it was like a horror / thriller. I thought it was just drama.
It is,
Yeah.
you know, it's a lot of genres, dude. It's a bit of comedy, a bit of romance. It's a lot, man. Yeah. But you should definitely watch it before you hear more about it, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen any spoilers, so.
I've been spoiled.
Laddi. Laddi got spoiled on the podcast.
Emily.
The price I pay.
For being a podcast host,
Yeah.
sorry, Laddi.
It'd be like that. It's okay.
It's okay. You can consult the council of Laddies for.
The Council
Yeah.
of Laddies.
The council.
Oh, actually, we can talk about it because by the time this comes out, it'll be after the video.
Oh yeah.
So, Laddi, what did you do?
For April Fool's Day, I recorded a podcast all by myself.
God.
I was 5 different people.
What?
They were all laddie. I was just 5 different laddies, and we were all having a conversation like we were in a podcast.
What mannerism did you give each
It's
Laddi?
literally 10 minutes long. It's amazing. I recommend everyone to watch it.
It was so much fun. I was a little bit nervous because I was like, oh shoot, yeah, I totally goofed because I totally forgot about it and I felt so bad. I was like, I'm gonna commit a whole day to just like recording this and like trying to like get all of like, you know, I was trying to record a 10-minute thing by myself. And like at first I was like, it's kind of dumb, but then like I replayed it and I was laughing so hard. It was so much fun.
I don't even know how you did some of it. So what she did was she recorded herself like 10-minute clips and overlaid herself. And there's some scenes in which she just like she like pretended to be Russian. She's like, I got a funny story, and 4 other laddies would be like, oh yeah, funny story. I love that story. And then one of them would be like, I hate it. just like 5 laddies. and then it would go on weird tangents where it's just like, okay guys, I've got another story, but first we should sacrifice the elderly. It's looking outside. And we and then all 5 would be like, yeah, go get it.
Oh, that joke is not gonna age well. Puns.
No, dude.
It was such a good time.
It's really good. And Laddi, honestly, go like on your main channel, animate the entire 10-minute thing.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just you don't even need to do it that much. You just do still frames for a lot of them, or like 2 frames where they're just like yapping, like yeah, okay. Just, like, and then the actual scene in which the elderly, or when you're like arguing about who's the leader, Laddi. That's dude.
Sacrificed one of the
yeah, the sacrificial Laddi.
Oh, I can't wait for everyone to hear it. Oh my god.
You gotta finish the pictures, and so Nunu, because Nunu's done with it, but she just needs the pictures now.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm like sketching them out right now. While I'm talking, so.
And Chilty is organizing the thumbnail as well, so that should be out.
Yeah,
as well.
That'll be cool. I'm excited.
I'm really excited. I think this is one of the I think of all with the podcast, the only struggle we've had is people sharing episodes. I think this one will be good because we kind of discuss. Because we kind of tapped into it with the Rebecca and Ryder podcast, and a lot of people liked how at the end we kind of got a little bit more introspective, and this one's definitely kind of tapping into more about the insecurities of being a YouTuber. But this 10-minute clip is just shareable. It's so shareable. It's just like it's just Laddi being insane, you know.
It's like how Corona has affected me. Nah, it was really fun. I had a good time. I was really confident about it when I sent it to you, and then like a day went by and I started getting really anxious. I was like, oh no, does Maaz like it? I really want to make sure he likes it.
Yeah, and you tagged me saying, have you listened to it? Yeah.
Which is why I was like, Maaz, is it okay? But then you said it was good, and I was really happy. So I was like,
no, I was all. Because I realized it was getting, because I hadn't started the production process. But dude, guys, literally, once it's like you watch Laddi's videos, so good.
Thank you.
So
I'm
I bet.
It was so much fun.
We need something to entertain ourselves in Corona, I guess. Dude, we out here. Okay. I think we can wrap this up. We can wrap the little podcast up. Yeah. We've been going for a while. Y'all
This
good?
is Ray from Texas signing off.
I need toilet paper. Give me toilet paper,
the
bro.
Ray from Texas? Oh my
That's Ray from Texas.
Guys, dude, the only Ray from Texas.
Oh my god.
Sorry, the only Raya from Texas.
Bye, I'm hanging up.
Oh my god.
No, wait.
Speaking of Ray from Texas, I just want to.
What the fuck? Kind of opener.
No,
of
really
that.
quickly. I just want to expose Ray for a second. We recorded
no.
a video, right? We recorded a video about how to deal with problems, and I don't know how we got there, but Ray monologued for 10 minutes about how she would kill you legally, and it was the best thing. It was the best thing of.
Wait. Hold on. When do you say you? What do you mean you? Like general?
TheAMaazing.
General? Reagan!
Using Texas law, hypothetically, if I wanted to, I could.
Shut
Yes, I
up!
got really into it. I was like, damn, like.
Can you turn it into a podcast?
I'm animating it, so.
Just do what Emily did with childhood crushes, and once you animate the one bit, then you release the whole thing. It's just a podcast with the
With the audio in it.
Yeah.
It's
Listen,
1 hour of incriminating evidence against both of us, Ray. I'm not posting.
I can go to jail. It's fine. Go to jail with me.
The divorce
Launch
be
was
hitting
up
Reagan
murdered.
different, man. God
Jail
damn.
would make it a lot less stressful in my life, actually. So I welcome the police to try and catch me.
What?
Oh my
I'm so curious.
The police capture you, and then the hat goes up, and it's Rush. Rush is like an undercover guy. Got
To
him.
be
He's a-
clear, this means that I am actually going to kill you. So we're perfectly like
Reagan, is
crystal.
it because I got like 75% of all the income from the divorce? Like, it's fine, you know. We
It's
have
because
it.
you're mad at me
That's
over
how they know.
$8 and you'll die over those dollars.
Listen. You're right. You're right. You're right. Laddie, you good? You thought I was angry?
No, I was just like, oh.
Honestly,
He's
I've
pivoting
never
that hard.
used that. Yeah, I've never used that tone before. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
It caught me
I
by
scared.
surprise.
Yeah, I scared
I've heard it
myself.
before.
I was. So
I'm turned on.
I was gonna make that joke, Rush. Damn it!
No, you're divorced. You can't do that anymore.
Why is it that people
Yeah.
joke about me saying something? Everyone's like, yeah, Maaz. Like, stop. There's like all three of you are flirting. Stop it. Stop. Guys,
You're a
come
hot
on.
commodity, Maaz. Get used to it.
Not that hot.
Listen, Reagan,
Stop making up words, Ray. We've had this conversation before.
Oh my god! Read a book!
Yeah, okay.
Go to first
Oh, actually-
grade!
Listen, Reagan, if you actually take the plus minus, of the equation, then you'll realize that you're actually not making words. Sultan's just an idiot, so.
I know. Oh, I know.
Plus minus. Why? What?
Plus minus.
Where did that? Hello.
If you
Why'd
carry
you
the
have to-
2 and lift the 3.
No, seriously, no. Okay, can I vent for a little second? Every time we're talking about
Like
some
if you
simple
don't
shit, Mars always gonna throw in his nerd 5 cents and start making equations. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Oh my god.
There's a clip in the part 2 of Sultan and I's video that's gonna come up, which is just like Sultan's like, he asks like an incriminating question. And I'm like, well, plus minus, actually, maybe not. Like, and he's like, plus minus, why are you doing math, bro? And I was like, he was like, well, actually, take out the fractional equation. What the fuck? And then I remember there was a time in which we were supposed to go to James's house, right? And Sultan's like, yeah, so when are we going to go over? I was like, oh, we can go over later today so we don't have to go over tomorrow so we can fulfill our social obligation. And Sultan's like, social obligation? Shut the fuck up, dude. What are
He's
you
gotta
talking-
nerd out everything. Just say we're hanging out. Why you gotta social obligation and
I don't want to hear this from a guy who's only retorted, eat my entire ass, bro. I don't want to hear it.
He got you there,
I don't
man.
want to hear this
He's got a
shit.
very limited vocabulary. He can only give out so many insults.
That's
Damn,
not true.
That's
I'm
so
good at
true, dude.
insults. It's just any other words that are fake, Ray. I don't know them.
Yeah, you're gonna give an insult. You're gonna be like, you're and then you're not gonna know how to
Got
pronounce
'em.
it.
Damn. Dude,
Maybe
Reagan
just
really roasting
shut
us
up,
like that, man. Dang. Oh my gosh. All right. And on that note, with Sultan being a little dumb idiot face, we're gonna end the podcast.
This is fun.
Thank you so much for coming along, guys. I really do appreciate it. And thanks everybody for listening this far. Once again, last minute message for all the patrons and channel members. Thank you again.
Go watch
You're
a
gonna
better
have
podcast,
access-
patrons.
Nope.
Stay amazing.
Yeah. God, I hate you
Stay
guys so
Laddi.
much.
Stay laddie.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
I want to talk about politics.
And logging off now.